What's good? It's your boy. Um, Change of scenery and shit. I know my room is still all fucked up and shit, but I don't give a fuck. You know. Just got back and shit. I was playing ball, eating macaroni salad and shit. Just had that lunch. Shit is delicious. That good shit. What we got on the plate? There's a couple things I want to talk about, and there's probably going to be like 3 videos. So the shortest one I want to talk about is the one everybody's still kind of talking about, and it's T-Rex versus Awkwards. I almost said T-Rex versus Thesaurus, but we all know that's not going to happen. But T versus Awkwards. It was, to me, everything I kind of wanted from it. It was mad close. I think the third round was the decider for me, first and foremost. And I think, and it's only because T-Rex's rhythm was way off. People say, oh, his third round sucked. And I don't think it sucked. I think he had lines, but his rhythm felt really interrupted. Like, he didn't connect it like he did the first 2 rounds. And to me, that gave the opening for that second round to just pretty much I mean, that third round for Aqua's pretty much come through and beast. That freeway shit was the funniest shit I've ever heard in a battle. It takes a brave motherfucker to say that shit with Freeway. You saw Freeway's face. He was like, oh. He was smiling, but he was trying to hold that anger like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. Like, he was like smiling. Oh, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. But it was dope. You can't say shit about T-Rex anymore. He finally battled that nigga. And to many people thought he won. And I can see how motherfuckers thought he won. Shout out to Awkward for rapping. You know, it was definitely something that needed to be done. Like, I thought he went overboard on the yelling shit. I didn't think he yelled too much in the Arsenal battle, but I still think he, because people remember, he rapped a little bit in the J's battle. He rapped a lot in the XI battle. You know, it's the Arsenal battle. He didn't rap as much, but he had consistent lines. You know, people said it was all yelling, but I don't think that. I think the Hollow battle was where he went overboard with the yelling and no rapping at all. You know, and I think he tried to bring it back, make it more rhythmic, and shouts out to him. Second thing we're talking about is that QP Soulcon battle, and it's probably gonna go into my third shit. If you ain't tell, that's that new Royce shit in the back. The Bar Man 3. The most interesting man in the world. Oh, the most interesting man in the world and shit. Shout out to Tiger Ty. Spark your brain with that chocolate rain. Shout out to Tay Zonde. Shout out to Eli Porter. Shout out to D.N.A. Anything else? Honest, whatever. Goon Squad. But, Soulcon versus QP. QP had some of the best shit I've ever heard. He probably had some of the best bars against Soulcon I've personally ever heard. But rape is rape. You can't. What?
Nothing.
Where you going? I'm on it. Yeah, I'm sorry. It happens like that. Yeah, rape is rape. I'm sorry, you can't say that any way. QP really is delusional if he thought he won that. There was nothing about that. One, is the background check shit a little sketchy? I feel about the same way I feel about the prop shit. Like, people said, oh, it was really well done. And they're like, yeah, it was really well done, but it's still not quite my thing. You know, it was a really good personal, as the prop was a really good prop. Not my thing, wasn't feeling. But that's just me. Personal preference and shit, you know. QP, you know, needs to rap like that all the time. He will win 80% of the time if he raps like he raps like that. If he raps like he did against motherfucking 24/7, then there's no motherfucking point of him rapping anymore. This is gonna segment into like my last thing, which is 24/7 versus D.N.A. Soulcon called out Conceited. Alright. He started this shit. Alright, if you do your research, people are talking about like Conceited Ducking. Like, well, yeah. Because Soul Khan started that shit. But Soul Khan's backing his shit up with battling people. He's not calling motherfuckers out and then ducking, nor is he getting called out and then not battling. He's backing his shit up, which makes him calling out people acceptable in my eyes, okay? And that's where I have a problem with D.N.A. D.N.A. got a big mouth, but up until that point, he backed his shit up. At least to me, with everything he said, ducking Quest. Quest is somebody who's been on BET twice, MTV, HBO, Showtime. He has done more in battling, he's done more in battling than before D.N.A. even started to battle. Like, real talk. And D.N.A. has like the audacity to say that's not big enough. Who the fuck is this nigga? Like, well, nigga, who the fuck are you? And then that's why I think the 24/7 shit should be mandatory for him. He doesn't deserve anybody bigger than 24/7 in my eyes. Not right now. Not after the shit he did to Quest. Cortez's shit was one thing. Cortez came back. He apologized. He was mad humble about it. He was still saying he was pretty much gonna rip Marvel apart, but he's a rapper. He's supposed to say that shit. But he apologized for his situation. D.N.A. has been an asshole about the whole situation the whole time, but he still says he fucks with Grind Time. No, you don't get to choose your opponents after that. That would have been a good look for you. Had you win in Quest, that makes me to believe a nigga is chicken shit. And I don't want to believe that because I like D.N.A. But that's what I believe. That the nigga is chicken shit. He don't want to battle nobody he think he lose to. So, this is what I gotta say 24/7. Unfortunately, you have to make it worth that nigga's while to get that battle. Because I know 24/7 wants that battle. You have to put money up. It's gonna have to be... Money is gonna have to be put. Enough money where that nigga cannot refuse it. That nigga can't be like... And the nigga's 18. I mean, I don't care, like... Very few 18-year-olds, no matter what you're doing, is gonna turn down $1,000 or $2. So you put up 2 G's, if you put up 2 G's, and you stick to what you say and let him choose the times and all that shit, then if he turns it down, he's pussy, and you need to look for bigger names. Honestly, out of the three white boys in GT, and I say that to say like the 3 similar white boys, and that is Caustic, Rome, 24/7. I say similar as in like they're up and comingness. 24/7 has the most crossover appeal. I like his music. He makes dope music. He actually raps when he battles, which a lot of people didn't pick up on that shit either. He does rap when he battles. Go watch Kid Caustic battle. Go watch the Kid Caustic battle. He raps. As this Kid Caustic. Don't get it hooded. As this Kid Caustic, but Kid Caustic is pretty much fuck your life. I don't give a shit type of shit. He's a funny motherfucker. And that's what 24/7 has to do. He has to put guap up. And I guarantee you, if you put 2 G's up, if D.N.A. really thinks he can beat you, he'll battle you for 2 G's. He's not. And like, if he doesn't, then he doesn't think he can beat you, and he's pussy. And that's all I have to say about it. Like, I'm not calling him a pussy, but his actions lately have shown bitch tendencies, and that's unfortunate because, like I said, like dude. But whatever. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I guess I got everything out in one video and shit. But Goon Squad niggas. Ha!